Welcome back to Yarn Inspirations as well as the crochetcrowd.com. I'm your host Mikey. Today here is called the Bold is Better Afghan border, and this can be applied to a rectangle or a square border. It does, or square Afghan. It doesn't matter on the size of it because it's all just going to be half double crochets as we work around. So you'll notice that it is laying flat. It's perfect, and what we have to pay attention to is the corners, because all the flatness and all the equal growth is happening in the corners to keep everything nice and flat, just like you see here. So I used a rainbow color. You can go as big as you want to. You can make it as less, or etc. Creativity is yours. It doesn't matter the size, so we're just going to use this. So this particular border will not cause it to ruffle. So if your Afghan is ruffling now, before you apply the border, it'll continue to ruffle because it's already ruffled. But if it's already laying flat, this will just keep it nice and flat as well. So this is all about kind of doing the half double crochet around in order to do it. So bold is better today. So let's begin. We're going to start off with a slip knot, and we're going to go into any corner of your Afghan that you have. It can be a square or rectangle Afghan, as I mentioned. So it's a slip knot onto the hook, and I'm looking at the right side of the project, and I'm just going right into a corner. And what I want to do is that I want to attach it with a slip stitch and chain 2. This is going to count as a half double crochet, and in the same space, doesn't matter what type of Afghan that you're working on, you're going to apply 4 more half double crochets. So the secret to the growth on this particular example is that the half double crochet corners will all have 5 every time you do it. So the chain 2 plus these 4 give it the 5. So next time you hit a corner, it's always going to be 5. So you're just going to work your way along the edge, and then every stitch that you hit is going to be half double crochet. You can do a solid color half double crochet border as long as that you're just maintaining that corners. It doesn't matter. I did nice. I like colors. I like variety. You can use any kind of yarn and etc. as long as it complements the hook and the ball, or the hook and the yarn at the same time. So what you're going to do is once you hit a corner, 5 half double crochets into the same one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and you're going to continue around. So 1 half into each, okay, and then in the corners 5, and then etc. I'll meet you at the end of this revolution. I'll show you how to either keep your color or get rid of it, and we'll get on with something new. So now come all the way back around. Remember, I put my 5 in the beginning, so that corner is done. So I have a choice. If I want the same color, then I just keep it going. So I just slip stitch to the beginning, top of the beginning, chain 2, and then there's 5, remember? So what I want to do is that I want to slip stitch to the middle one of the 5 if I'm going to keep the same color. Okay, and so then you're just going to chain 2 and then 4 more into that same stitch, which gives you your 5 again. So 4 more half double crochets. So now you have 5. You do 1 half double crochet along each. The middle one of the 5 is gonna have 5 half double crochets. But if you're like me, you like to change colors, then what you have to just do is that you have to just back out, and you're going to change your color then at the end. So just slip stitch to the top of the beginning, chain 2, and get rid of this color. So just trim it out, and you're going to switch it to something new. So whenever you go to switch a new color, you can start off in the correct area without having to do any slip stitching in order to keep it looking pretty uniform. So I like to start and stop things on corners. I don't like to stop midway through a line or a round. So let's begin, and I'm gonna look for the middle one and grab another color. So continuing to look at the same right side, I want to start off my new yarn. I'm gonna create a slip knot to do that. And I want to go to the middle one of the 5. It could be any corner, doesn't really matter which one I want to do. So I like to start off in a different corner because it just makes me feel better. And what I like to do is look for the middle one. So 1, 2, and 3, it's the middle one of the group of 5 that you're going to do that 2. Okay, so just looking at it's actually it's this one right here. So there's 5 in there. You want to make sure that you go into the middle one of the 5. Actually, just hang on. 1, 2, 3 right there. Okay, so just watch that 5, that 5th one in there. So I just want to attach it then with the slip stitch, and kind of what I've already mentioned before, chain 2, and then you're going to put in 4 more half double crochets into that same stitch. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So once you get that done, you just satisfied the new corner. So working along the edge, okay, you're just you're just going to put in more half double crochets, burying in those edges as you go. So you just can continue to do as many half double crochet borders as or rounds that you wish in order to create the really kind of a cool look. And it's a great way to finish off something really quite spectacular, maybe using the colors that you used in your afghan as your final points, and it looks really good. So you're just gonna look for the middle one of the 3. So 1, 2, and 3. So right there, right where my fingers are pinching, that'll be 5 half double crochets, and continue to half double crochet. Middle one is 5 half double crochet, middle, and etc. And when you get back here, you just got to finish that up to the last one. If you're going to keep it, then just slip stitch to the middle one of the 5 that you had created, and if you're going to get rid of it, then you're just going to fasten off here and then go immediately to the middle one of the 3. So that would be how you do this one here. Bold is better. It's a half double crochet border, and you can do as many rounds as you wish in order to complete your borders. Till next time, I'm Mikey on behalf of Yarn Inspirations as well as the crochetcrowd.com. We'll see you again next time. Bye bye.